Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are a new subscriber, see, I said I was going to start kissing you guys. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for stopping by again. So let's make this sumptuous Puff Puff and Mosa. Yeah, let's get to it. So I'm going to remind you here that if you have not subscribed to my channel, please click that subscribe button. It's just one click, just chupum, just one click. So we're going to be needing flour, sugar, yeast, a pinch of salt, what do you call it, nutmeg. That's all. So first of all, I'm going to be proofing. Is it proof that they call it? Getting my yeast ready, activated. Yeah, getting our yeast activated. I'm using 1 tablespoon of yeast and then adding water. See those bubbles? To mean they are alive. They are bubbling. So we're just going to set that aside and then mix our flour, a pinch of salt. So that's 2 cups of flour. You can do more than that. Just multiply the measurement and then you can make the amount you want. I'm going to be putting 1 teaspoon, not tablespoon, no, teaspoon of salt, because you don't want your salt to be too much. It just brings out the flavor, and you're going to mix that in because salt and yeast, they don't go well together. So just mix that in, and then I realized that what am I doing? I want my puff puff to swell and it's going to pour out of that bowl. So note, do not put your puff puff mix in a bowl that is too small because it's just going to pour out. So don't be like me. So I just added my sugar and I'm just going to be pouring in my yeast. Like, puff puff is super easy and super nice. So I'm just going to be adding about 1.5 cups of warm water, not hot that would burn your hand. Warm that you can put your hand inside, that you can feed to your baby. Yeah, so that's it. That's my mixture and that's all. So you guys, I've totally forgot about my nutmeg. You guys should have seen the way I shouted, but wait, take a look at this pastry though. See, it's just on fire. It's just drawing. So I remember and I was like, yeah. I've not put my nutmeg. And so I think I can nutmeg doesn't really have measurement, but just put about a teaspoon of nutmeg, depending on that was about 1.5 teaspoons, but that's why I say it really doesn't have measurement because it just gives it flavor. So we're going to be covering our dough. Yeah, it's a dough with foil paper. You can use cling film, you can use nylon, whatever you feel like. We just want that heat trapped in, and I'm going to be putting it in a warm environment. That's my oven. That is not on. No, don't go put on your oven and put it inside and say it first said you should put it inside oven. No, inside on oven. So while that is getting ready, we're just going to go ahead and be mixing our mosa. So you need banana. I always put banana that gets soft in the freezer, so whenever I'm craving mosa, there's banana that's almost spoiled inside the freezer. So banana, corn flour or regular flour. I'm only using corn flour because my sister doesn't eat regular flour, so I have to use corn flour for her. And so I'm going to be putting about 5 pieces of banana. You can multiply it, and I'm going to be putting my rodo and onions. I realized that onion was too much, so I'm just going to divide that into 2. Onions and pepper just gives it this really nice flavor. So I'm going to remind you at this point, click that subscribe button, click that like button if you love my voice and you just love my show. I'm trying my best and I hope I'm doing so well. And I don't know why I was doing that circle thing on the mixer. I'm just a very playful somebody. So yeah, just need to mix that inside your food processor or your blender as I did here. And bear in mind that everybody's banana consistency might be different. That mine might be more watery than yours. And so sometimes it depends on that you add your flour. I just want to give you guys a heads up. So when you're putting your flour, just put it little by little until it thickens. So I won't say, I'll give you the standard measurements, which is good. Remember, all these measurements are in the description box below. So, but I'm just letting you know that sometimes your banana might not be as soft as this and all. So I'm talking too much. I just added my nutmeg. Basically, that's all you've missed. And see how beautiful it is. The pepper is coming out. I'm going to activate my yeast. Just one excuse me, just one teaspoon, not too much. And yeah, I'm just going to put warm water as usual, not hot though, or else you just kill the yeast. And so you start seeing it bubble up a bit. I put a little sugar in it to feed the yeast, and then that's all the sugar you need for this, because soft banana is already sweet. So that was just a teaspoon. It wasn't even up to a teaspoon. Yeah, a teaspoon, because I put some of the teaspoon in the yeast already and then remaining inside this mixture. I'm going to be putting salt. That's basically a pinch of salt. I don't know if you guys could see the measuring spoon that I use, but a pinch of salt, just to, salt and sugar, it just does something, So we're going to pour that into it and then stir. So now I'm going to be putting my corn flour bit by bit, because I wasn't exactly sure. I know that I would use about 2 cups of corn flour, because corn flour is lighter than regular flour. So if you're using like regular flour, you might use less, because corn flour is regular. What I just said. So I was just putting it bit by bit, and yeah. And so I poured in the last batch of my flour, and I'm just going to mix that properly and set aside while my puff puff is ready. Allow your puff puff to sit for about 30 minutes minimum. This sat for about 40 minutes because I was making my mosa and all. And then please put your oil on fire. I forgot, so that's why I'm covering it back and then putting my oil on fire. So now to the interesting parts, the hand magic parts. Yeah, do you know how long this thing I thought I learnt it. So I don't know if you saw my hand. You mold it, and then the circle the circle of your hand, when you squeeze your hands together, yes, that's what you use to press it in. See, I did this in slow motion for you. Yeah, drop it in just like that. So everything might not be perfect, but the more you do it, the more you get used to it. If you have another method of doing it, please stick to your method. You don't have to use this method. Me, I just feel like the circular part of my hand, when I squeeze my hand, is circle enough for the puff puff to just fall out. You get me? So I'm just going to remind you guys, don't let your oil be too hot, so that before you're done filling the entire fry pan, some will not be burning already. So if you can see, everything looks the same color because my oil is not too hot at all. So another trick I learned when frying plantain, I'm the expert plantain fryer in my house. So just take that your thing and roll it around like that. It just evens out the fry. Like, just keep moving it on top of it in circular motions, and everything just fries at the same frequency. Yeah, let's be mathematical here. At the same frequency. So my first batch is ready. Time for the second batch. So same thing, same method, using the part that God gave me on my hand. So just allow it to drop in. And yeah, so you guys, if you watch this video up to this point and you've not subscribed, why are you doing this to me? Let us grow now, please, guys. Let us grow. As much as I'm having fun with this, I want more people to learn, and you guys should just join me in this journey. So click that like button if you enjoyed the video so far. Share to people, your families. Comment in the comment section, because somebody commented that she wanted to learn puff puff, and that's why I'm doing this recipe. So see, listen, shawarma is coming up next because somebody also requested for that, and I have an amazing thing coming up for you guys for that shawarma. We're going to take it to a different level. And our final batch is looking gorgeous, almost ready. At this point I was already stealing. I don't know if you guys are like me that likes to steal. And now look at how gorgeous and how golden brown, everything looking very even, and you cannot see anyone that is burnt. So you remember my trick, guys, just roll that thing on top of it, and then it just take a look at that. The oil is perfectly hot, so no one is sucking. In Yoruba they say mororo. No one is I don't know English, oh Jesus. No one is sucking oil. absorbing oil. And so let's just go ahead and fry our mosa before I embarrass my ancestors here. So the mosa is meant to be in that consistency. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just dropping nicely. Just dropping nicely, roboto. So I'm going to put the measurement again in the description box so that you guys can follow it and try it. And if you run into any issues, which I don't expect you to, just my Instagram handle is also, a link to my Instagram account is also in the description, but send me a message or comment down below, and then I will reply you straight away. If I don't reply that same moment, I'll reply that same day. Don't worry, I got you guys, I got you. And so I decided to go with my other method of doing the puff puff again, because I feel like it's fast. I can put a lot in my hand and just push. And so same method, moving it on top of it like that and just flipping it. The oil shouldn't be too hot also for this one, so you want it looking really, really golden. Sorry about my light. It was raining, and I don't know, it's been raining this period, so everywhere was quite dark and the lighting is not the best, so I kept on going outside when it was brighter to make a nice video for you guys. Yeah, I love you guys so much like that. And so fry, and we are done. Guys, look at how beautiful this mosa is. It's not looking burnt, it's looking like actual puff puff, as in that is how amazing and easy this can be. It was so nice, like it even burnt man, because I was trying to steal because it was hot. Look at me here, man was shaking, if you guys noticed. So thank you for watching this video up to this point, up to the end. I love you guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, you know. Till next time, bye. Mwah.